you. Disclaimer, the lighting is different because we are doing this at 10 to 7 and in the winter, so it's dark. So we don't have lights yet, we're using natural. Just like, sorry for the lighting difference, we're doing this in the dark. Okay. I'm going to apologise for my red neck as well. Argument with our new kitten Boo. And so I was going to bring Boo in, but then we had a fight. I was going to have her in the video and be like, hi, this is our cat, hi, 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 hi. Oh look, she's matching Charlie's cup because she's working away. Hi, hi, hi. I'm not talking to her now. I have the allergy and you're the one that doesn't want the cat. I don't want a cat, I don't want a cat. There's no point in the cat. It will live, breathe, molt and eat. I don't want a cat. Hello guys and welcome to the video where today it's story time and we're going to be talking about the time where Charlie stabbed me in the arm. I didn't stab you. Your scar. Go up to the... Okay. So this is the scar. Get out of the shot. Trying to move. Sorry. Okay, so it used to be really red, but this is where my scar is now. Let's set the scene. It's Egypt in Sharm el-Sheikh at Easter 2014, and we were still revising for our coming up exams, which were at the time were only like English and maths and science. And we would revise 2 hours every day, and like that sounds like we're really students. It's not that. It's just like, we cannot do sciences. So we'll just go to our room and revise. I went upstairs to do my 2 hours of revision, and I actually think I can remember what I was revising, and I think it was fractioning. It was fractioning.
Any kind of science where
that.
No, I don't like it.
And so I memorised the pages, and then I was on my way out to go downstairs and catch the last bit of rays and stuff, catch the last bit of sun, do some reading. I'll describe the rooms. We had 2 rooms, right? We had our room that we shared with our lovely Nana, and we had our mum and dad's room, and there was a door between, so it was kind of like a really big room just separated by a door so that everyone could have a bit of privacy. Well, I thought I was in mum and dad's room with my textbooks, and you were singing in the other room because we sing. And then you came into this. And no, you came into our room and said, I've got a harmony, and I was like, no, not today, Frankie, and I went into that room. I wasn't say spider. I know, I know it's a floor, but it's not moved for like 2 hours, so it's fine. Okay. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Backwards
You're an excellent singer. Shut up, Becky! I had a harmony that I wanted to show Charlie, and so I went into our mum and dad's room where Charlie was obviously like setting up, putting her books out because she'd just got in there. I've got a harmony! And she goes, no, not today, not right now. She walks into her bedroom and is like on my bed, and I was like, please Charlie, please let me just show you this harmony, and she's just like, no, I'm not having it, I'm trying to do my work, go away. Basically told her to go away, I'm not in the mood, I have to revise while on holiday, it's not great, leave me alone. And so I wasn't very happy with this, and being a sibling and being stupid and young, I kicked her like you did. She goes, oh, you wounded me. And then we have this thing where like if I hurt her, like she's gonna hit me back, and I did not want her to hit me back instead. So like I kick her and I turn around and I run across the room, and I know she is coming for me, and then I just hear this, and she throws her pencil highlighters and I duck just in time, and it hits like the wardrobe that's ahead of me. Okay, this is how it is. So the room, you go in, and then it's like kind of like a square. Yeah, it was like a square room, except from one corner, it's kind of like there's a wall here and a wall here. So kind of like a little square in a square. It was kind of like a little, like a closet room. Yeah, like a room, but it was like kind of like coming out. Yeah, so it was like a 2 man-made walls. Yeah, so you come in, you kind of have a corridor before you go into the actual room. Yeah, and that was the bathroom. And then on the door, there is 3 glass panes. Single. Important. Yeah, important. Single pane glass, and it was frosted. So, we bounce back to the story. So I run across the room because I know Charlie's coming after me, and she's got blood, but so she throws her pens. I think like 3 pens, and she shows 2 highlighters. and I grab all of them and think, you know what? You throw them at me, you're not getting them back. I grab them and I run into the bathroom, which is there next to me. I close the door, I lock the door, and then I throw them down the toilet and I flush. So I run to the door, right? And I know she's inside. I hear the flush. We do this a lot, like we're like fight through doors, where we're like pushing on doors. Like I don't want her to get in. She wants to get in and hurt me. So I'm banging on the wood, the side of the glass, right? And I'm banging, I'm screaming like, let me in, let me in. On the other side, like I'm holding the door like this. She is not coming in. There's actually a way that you can like unlock it from the outside. And she's trying to do that, and I'm like trying to do it the other way. And I like throw it down. I'm banging on the door, and then 1, 2, 3, boom! The glass breaks. I don't really remember the initial like shattering part. All I remember is that I was at one point banged on the wood, the next point I'm through the door, like I am like this, through the door, stuck like the wood's up to here and I'm down. And all I can remember, the pain that I felt initially was only on my fingertips, and they were burning because it just shattered through glass. And I remember like bringing myself up, and I was silent, like I was shaking, but I don't think I really initially realised what had just happened. And I checked myself over, and at the time I wasn't bleeding, but I was like covered in like what looked like gems, like crystals. I was covered in glass all over the floor. And I look up at Frankie. That it was like we were screaming, we were shouting, we were going, no, I'm not letting you in, screaming. And then I just see white, and I just see it. I think in my head I knew what it was, but I didn't really know what was going on. It just registered, but it didn't really. The glass smashed, like frosted glass went everywhere, and it just went silent. The glass shattered on the floor and it went silent, and you could just see both of us straight away, like we're just like checking for injuries. I was looking at myself, and then nothing was actually hurting, nothing hurt at all. And then I look at my arm, and then I just see this gaping, what looks like kind of like an eye that's like that big, this big, and like this wide, yellow around the outside, and then like grey in the middle. And my first thought is that bone. So I screamed. It was like bloody murder. It was like a piercing scream. It was piercing. It was like I thought I was dying. Like it was the tiniest cut compared to what some people go through, but like it was like a big deal. Do you know what? I think I saw it happen. You said that. You were crying at me saying that you saw it. I saw like a shard go past her arm, and I looked down because I thought it couldn't have hurt her. I've never seen her get cut. And I look up, and she's just like looking at her arm, and she's screaming at her arm. There's no blood though. No, there was no blood at all. And I grabbed this towel, and then this white towel, and I grabbed it straight away, and I just press it to my arm, and I'm thinking pressure, like all these like almost like natural instincts are like shorts and a bikini top, wet straggly hair, like mascara running down my face, and acne on full show, blood pouring down your arm, no shoes on, and surrounded by glass. All of a sudden we hear banging on the door from my mum and dad's room, banging from men workers that worked in the hotel. Egyptian men, but they were banging. They heard the screaming. The doctor from next door, that was next door to us in the next room, didn't even bother, just went straight down to the infirmary, knew that something had happened. Went down, like I knew something had happened, so I just went down. You're on it, Mr. Doctor. Streaming in. Everyone walked past me. Everyone went running to Frankie. People came rushing in. These Egyptian men must have seen, workers must have seen so much, because they didn't react as bad as I thought. They were just like, oh no, and started cleaning up the glass. My dad comes running in. He stops at the door, realises it's covered in glass, and then he steps over, and they're like, Dad is bad, like crying. Oh, let me see. My mum comes in at this point. He looks at my arm and he swears. Threatening injuries. He fell out of a tree once and just had like very, almost life-threatening injuries. And so for my dad to look at this injury and be like, oh my god, panic almost. That scared me. My dad runs out into the lobby screaming, ambulance, ambulance, to all these Egyptian people who probably have no idea what he's saying. Ambulance, we need an ambulance. We have infirmary downstairs, like, it's okay, we take you there. I go down, I'm still in my bikini, my very dragged hair, having this towel on me, like slowly going red with blood. I go downstairs and I'm still like, Dad, it's bone, Dad, it's bone, like, because I still thought in my mind it was bone. Got this needle out and had like a numbing liquid in and injected me, and I counted 12 times. So painful. But then I got the stitches and I still had the stitches because they were like crappy Egyptian ones that don't dissolve. And she gave me them, the lady like took them out. But he put the stitches in, put 6 stitches in. My mum was on this side holding my arm out while the doctor was doing everything he was doing. And my dad was holding you still? Was holding me still, was holding my hand. And then I felt this wet thing down my arm, dripping. And I was like, Dad, is that blood? And he was like, yep, that is basically it. And the outcome of that was that we never really had like a violent...
We've never had a violent
fight again. We're twins. I think people expect us to be like the bestest friends.
And we are.
We are, but that means we are the worst of enemies too. Our fight was the scariest we've ever had, and the one that stopped us fighting. I will still punch her if she does something. So that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching story time. If you liked story time, we have tons and tons of stories, quite embarrassing. Many fights, dates that have... A lot of dates that have gone wrong, boyfriends that have gone wrong, school time that's gone wrong, exams. We have a lot. Oh my god, I've been attacked by a dog. Yeah, we have a lot we can talk about. Subscribe, and yeah, that's basically it. Okay, bye. Hey there, sexy mama. What you gonna do today?